You could put Nate Peterman on the Patriots. He probably guides them to an 8-8 season.
Whoa, relax.
No.
Relax.
But
you have to assume he's not going to throw the ball to the other team, and that's a very large assumption.
Yeah. What was that joke that you had?
Oh, that Nate Peterman is working at the TGI Fridays now.
Yeah.
Because you get to pick, instead of getting to pick 2 endless appetizers, you get to pick 6. Yeah, we're here for the deal. Okay, you need that guy over there.
You get to pick 6.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Staff, just 2, but him, he gets you the deal.
Mm-hmm. And Alabama, just... I don't feel like they're cheating. I feel like the Patriots cheat.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I can see, but the winning and the consistency does get old.
Also, other than the coach, there isn't a player that I've hated at Alabama for 13 years.
Well, yeah, that's true. They can't do that because eventually they leave.
Right.
That's a good point.
Actually, what is it? Tom Brady came in 2001. I didn't start getting annoyed with him until like 2004, so 14 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Nope. But
good luck, Georgia.
Yeah, good luck, Georgia.
I hope you win. Create some chaos.
I mean, I kind of don't.
I mean, in all fairness, I really don't need them to. I mean, I guess it would help.
I want Georgia.
I need Oklahoma to lose, and I need Clemson to lose.
No. Because if Oklahoma beats Texas by 1, 2, 3, okay, they're the Big 12 champs. If Ohio State beats Northwestern by 21, 31, whatever, that is much more impressive, and they'll be in the playoff. However, if Georgia, Oklahoma, and Ohio State lose, Central Florida back in the playoff talk. Probably not.
Could be. But they got to focus on Memphis right now. They don't need to worry about that.
No. Anyways, so yep, Alabama, just do what you do. Georgia, just do what Alabama does.
Or at least try.
Yeah. That brings us to the Mountain West game.
Thank God.
Which I don't like that the Mountain West game is starting before the ACC and the Big Ten game. Doesn't make sense.
Whatever.
Anyways, Mountain West championship game. You've got number 25 Fresno State at 10-2 against number 22 10-2 Boise State. Boise State 3.5-point favorite. Boise State has a quarterback who is himself pretty damn good. Ripien. I think it's Rypien is how it's pronounced. Rypien.
Scottie Pippen.
He's thrown for 3,580 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. It's a solid season. However, Fresno State also has a quarterback who has been pretty impressive. Remember, Marcus McMaryion was one of our players to watch when we broke down the Mountain West. He has certainly lived up to what we thought he could do. 3,283 yards, 24 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So not bad. The big advantage, though, comes in the run game. The leading rusher for Boise State is a gentleman by the name of Alexander Mattison, Mattison. 16 touchdowns, 1,215 yards. He's playing well. Very well.
That's impressive.
Fresno State, not as well. Ronnie Rivers, 91 rushing yards, 91 rushes, 468 yards, 7 touchdowns. So, the key here is that Boise State just needs to have an all-around balanced attack. Because if you just let it fly, they're obviously going to be keen to what you're trying to do. So you need to make sure that you get the run game established early so that you can get your passing game established late. All right. On the other hand, at Fresno State, you need to just hit the big, wide open shots. Just take them, because your running back is garbage.
Yeah, no. Fresno State's going to have to capitalize through the air,
Special teams.
special teams, and just make some extra things happen. And because Boise State, on paper, is clearly a better set up team to win.
They are. They certainly are. Brett Rippon's just so good. Now, Fresno State does have a wide receiver. Keyshawn Johnson. Again, we talked about him when we broke down the Mountain West. 87 catches for 1,267 yards.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
Again, Fresno State is going to live and die on the big play. Try and swing momentum in your favor. Carry it. Whatever you have to do, that's going to be their key to win here.
By the way, Keyshawn Johnson, I don't believe is related to Keyshawn Johnson.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, it's spelled differently. But that'd be cool if they were. So, yeah, Fresno State definitely needs to hit the big play. Boise State, you don't need the big play. You need consistent play.
Yeah, you just need to play your game. Don't make mistakes. And, just play a smooth game. A smooth game. Try and control the flow and the pace of the game. And just make sure that everything doesn't get out of hand. Don't give up to something too drastic to swing momentum. Fresno State wants the opposite. They want to swing momentum. They want the big plays. They want shock and awe wherever they can get them.
They did play on the blue field a few weeks ago. Boise State won 24-17.
And it could be a very close game, but Fresno State, they're gonna need to cash in on big plays and need to take advantage of opportunities if they want to win. Because Boise State plays a solid game, it's going to probably be a similar score.
Also, Boise State's been here before. They have.
Well, yeah.
They have.
This isn't a stage that they're not used to.
Right. No stage is too big for Boise State.
No. They've done it on much bigger.
Yeah, the Fiesta Bowl.
But yeah, they've done it many a time.
Yeah, so act like you've been there, Fresno State.
Yeah, and don't let the moment become too big for you. Take advantage of your opportunities. Don't let anything slide. That's your hope here.
Exactly. All right. Next, the largest spread of the conference championship games. It's being played in Charlotte, North Carolina. That is the number 2 Clemson Tigers against the 7-6 Pitt Panthers. Just a reminder, this is the same Pitt team that didn't cover the spread against UAlbany of 26.5 points, that lost 51-6 to Penn State. They got beat by North Carolina. They got beat by Central Florida.
Yeah, okay. So you don't have to go any further. I don't really. The rest
have been solid
I don't have anything to discuss here. The Pitt's not winning this game. Period.
What does Pitt need to do to win the game, though?
Have half of the other team die.
The other team die. Oh my God.
That's your chance. There's nothing they can do. There is nothing that they could do to win this game.
Make Trevor Lawrence look like a freshman. That's
your only hope.
The
only hope they have is to attack Trevor Lawrence so much and make him so uncomfortable. They would have to do what the Giants did to Tom Brady.
Play defense. Don't let Etienne score. Etienne. I say Etienne. Don't let him score, because if he does, then it's going to be a rout. Speaking of him, 1,300 rushing yards, 19 touchdowns for Travis Etienne. Pitt, they have themselves a running back as well. 176 rushes, nets 1,134 yards, 10 touchdowns for Quadri Allison. The quarterback play is vastly different, though. Pickett, which is like the perfect name for Nate Peterman.
Yeah, it's true. Pickett.
Yeah, he's thrown 12 touchdowns, but he's also thrown 5 interceptions, which is within my 2-to-1 ratio, so whatever. But only, 1,825 yards. Trevor Lawrence, who doesn't play entire games.
Yeah.
2,488 yards, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. How is that not a goaltend?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out for a while, but I've given up.
26-point spread. Pitt needs to control the clock, run the ball, run it efficiently, which is going to be tough because, as we all know, there are 4 NFL players on that Clemson D-line.
To me, that's where this is the biggest issue that Pitt's going to face. Pitt needs to get Clemson to make mistakes and capitalize on them. That's their only hope. Because your strength is running the ball and their strength is their D-line. Something's got to give. And chances are it's not the 4 dudes on the defensive line.
You could beat one, maybe.
Yeah, but on any given play, someone's getting in.
Yeah.
And if your quarterback is playing the way that you've played like this, if Clemson gets ahead, then...
Wow, did you see that?
You're going to be in trouble.
That was insane. Very deep 3 for the Knicks. Buckets. Anyways.
They're still going to lose.
They're still going to lose. It's 114 to 118 or 108 with 7 seconds left.
Yeah,
and I'm sure they're at the Pistons are at the line.
I'd also like to point out I've even been paying attention to the fucking Yahoo Fantasy Basketball League. I'm in first place.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. My team is named Ball About That Bass.
It would be.
Yep.
It would be.
He missed the first free throw.
Good luck.
I love
Anyways.
to optimize
Pitt,
whatever.
Yeah.
Optimize each week.
What was that?
I love you just hit optimize each week.
Exactly.
That is a nice feature.
And then Tony, we have 8-4 Northwestern, ranked number 21 in the nation, against 11-1 Ohio State, ranked number 6 in the nation. Ohio State is a 14-point favorite. Now, Pat Fitzgerald, named Big Ten Head Coach of the Year from Northwestern. Deserving.
Understandably so.
Yeah. Makes sense. Clayton Thorson's had himself a very strange season. 2,675 passing yards, which is decent. 14 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. So he's looking like Nate Peterman.
Yeah. Passing is not Northwestern's strong suit.
No. They're a running back away from triple option.
Yeah.
However, Dwayne Haskins, 4,081 yards, 42 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. It's a 6-to-1 ratio. That's not as good as an 18-to-1 ratio, but hey, who's counting?
But hey.
J.K. Dobbins, solid season.
J.K. Dobbins, here's the thing with Ohio State. You can say J.K. Dobbins, but let's be real here. They have J.K. Dobbins, they have Mike Weber, and they have Parrish Campbell.
Who is so good.
They're all really good. And you put them at running back, and it doesn't matter which one they're changing out for a drink of water, because you can't not take the other guy seriously.
I think Parrish Campbell's probably the best athlete on the team.
Parrish Campbell is, because he can do everything. He can run, he can catch, and he's lightning quick.
I'm sure he can even, Booby Miles it up and kick the extra point.
It may be. For all I know, there's been little I haven't seen that he can't do. And you also think about those statistics for Haskins. You're not taking into account the amount that this team drops the ball. And I know more than anybody that this team drops a lot of balls. And their games would have been a lot different if they had just caught the goddamn ball.
Same with Penn State.
Yeah, well, yeah, now I feel your pain.
Seriously, the Penn State-Ohio State game, we were literally play by play, like, oh, there's another drop.
Yeah, it just kept happening. It's like this game is so sloppy.